Thanks a lot, Vince. A Georgia bill that would give some families money to send their children to public schools is moving forward again. The school voucher bill narrowly passed the House this week. Anthony Montalto is joining us in studio tonight with more on how the bill works.
That's right, Frank. Macon State Senator John Kennedy is one of the bill's sponsors. He actually says this bill would give families more options for schooling, but not everybody agrees.
We call it the Georgia Promise Scholarship Act, and it really works to expand educational opportunities for the children of Georgia.
Kennedy says they'll do that by giving families around $6,000 to send their children to private schools. He says the money comes from a combination of local and state dollars.
For children that are trapped in an underperforming school, they need options.
Those options would come for students in schools in the bottom 25% of a state list that ranks schools based on certain performance guidelines. Families of students entering kindergarten would also be eligible.
That funding would be available moving forward for the child as long as they're in the system.
The Professional Association of Georgia Educators, which calls itself the state's largest education organization, says they're not sure vouchers work. Ramona Mills with the group points to other state voucher programs.
There's been no research to prove that the voucher programs have helped either students or the families that they were designed in theory to serve.
Kennedy says this program would not take any money from the school system. He says putting the voucher money into public schools, though, wouldn't work because this is about school choice. Mills's group disagrees.
There could certainly be a greater investment in public schools. If there were a greater investment, then there could be greater services provided.
Now, Mills says they need to address a shortage of social workers and paraprofessionals, and she suggests other community-based services that can help students with behavioral or mental health issues. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Anthony. The bill now goes back to the Senate, where a committee will review some changes the House made. They only have until March 28th to pass it and then send it on to Governor Kemp's desk for his signature.